the moment that I was born, my mom has loved me and she's wanted to be the best version of me that I could be. She's encouraged me to be a high achiever in academics and to continue doing things that I enjoy even when I make mistakes. Despite this, she's more than just an amazing mother. She's a dedicated, hardworking person. And today I'd like to highlight some of the qualities I find admirable and some memories that I hold dear to my heart. My mom is incredibly hardworking. She's from a small town in southern Indiana named Santa Claus. And she's one of 6 siblings who are all girls. She's the second oldest, and so she had to step into a lot of mothering positions whenever she was young, and as she matured into adulthood, she continued to take on responsibility. My grandparents weren't rich, and so they had absolutely no college savings for her or her siblings. So when she decided to IU, she was paying for it all on her own. Despite this adversity, she was an incredible student in high school, and she ended up being valedictorian. This opened countless doors for her to get scholarships and financial aid. And while she got that aid, she still took on jobs to pay for her education the whole way to make sure that she didn't have too much student debt. And she even saved up enough money to spend 2 semesters in Europe that she still tells me about to this day. All of this is impressive enough for me, but recently she actually applied for a master's program in human resources at Cornell, and she was accepted. And she told me by sending me a meme from the office of Andy Bernard. Everyone in my family is really proud of her, and we're all very excited for her to start that opportunity soon. But that opportunity reflects the dedication that she has to her education and how much of an amazing hard worker she is. She's taken this drive to do well, and she's passed down to me. I enjoy doing well in school, and I want to do well in school. But on top of that, like her, I enjoy learning. I find it engaging, and as I learn more, the world around me makes more sense, and it just, everything starts to click into place. She's instilled in me a love for education, but she reminds me that my education and how well I do in it isn't the only factor of my worth, and she reminds me constantly that she loves me regardless of how I do in school. My mom and I both also love baking, and since I've been little, she's tolerated me helping her bake cookies. But as I've grown, she's actually taught me how to bake on my own. She's taught me how to make pie dough well, and she's taught me how to tell when cookies are perfectly baked. This doesn't mean that I'm perfect, though, and I make mistakes quite often. One time, I was making brownies, and the rack in the oven wasn't put in perfectly. This wasn't my fault, this was someone else. It was tilted, though, and I put in the brownies, and I didn't realize this. So the brownies baked on a tilt, and so half of them were really gooey and dense, and the other half were pretty thin. And she was able to laugh about it with me, and she was able to teach me, be more careful whenever you put things in the oven. If this had been really full, it could have spilled, and we would have had a mess. So they may not have been amazing, but she ate them with me, and it really, it helps you feel better whenever you make a mistake like that, whenever someone's willing to sit there with you and laugh about it. Through her never-ending kindness, patience, and love, my mom has molded me into who I am, and I'm forever grateful for her for that. I'd like to leave you with this quote from Abraham Lincoln. All that I am or hope to be, I owe to my angel mom.